Yes. Oh, hold on, brothers. Yeah, that one's real good to put on there. Get all the pictures. Yeah, all,
Mute your phone real quick, Alexis. All right, all right, all right. Y'all already know it's Saturday Night Lights. And the place to be, YouTube Live is where you find we. Mm-hmm. Coming
Mm-hmm.
straight from the ethers. Uh, Tonight's show, we've been sort of discussion, and being today's a significant day, was is you got a lot of naysayers, you got a lot of people out there talking about what today's really about. So we just was gonna drop a quick little video expounded on today. You know what I mean? With the brother Yawel and the brother Lantis Wiggs. I don't know if Fatima Maki's gonna talk, but she's in the building. Um, I'm gonna let Yahweh set it off because we gonna talk about other things too that tie in natural occurrences, shit that's happening, or whatever.
What you said, Hawk?
Yeah, yeah.
Motherfucker Hawk. Mm-mm-mm. Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Yeah. Lances, what you was saying though? I wanted to continue that. I didn't want to cut that. That
Oh yeah.
feed was coming through. Yeah, we might as well just continue that. Lances, what you was saying though?
yeah, I was saying, man, I'm just trying to put some positive affirmation about the master teacher and us as Nuwapians and just Nubians in general. It's a lot of people on the internet just chatting nonsense, writing nonsense. So, me and my Emperor Shashat, we was thinking of changing that. So, Wikipedia, I was noticing anybody could change it as long as you, quote unquote, uh, state your sources. So, we got mad sources being New Wapians. We got newwapianfacts.com. We got
Mm-hmm.
all the strolls. We got Dr. York's birth certificate. We know what it is.
Mm-hmm.
So for anybody to challenge his greatness and our greatness, they a fool. You know what I mean? So we just out there just working really hard to change this, and then when we get it right, hopefully when you put Dr. York, all you see is positive stuff. When you put Nuwabi and you don't see all that nonsense and that venom that the enemy is spewing on us, you're just gonna see, yeah, they built Tamaray, yeah, they the ancient Egyptians, yeah, they the ancient Sumerian, yeah, we the ancient everything. We been here, like Pop said, like Elijah Muhammad said, honorable Elijah, excuse me. Muhammad said that we older than the sun, moon, and stars. Ain't no way around that. You know what I'm saying? So we just trying to let the people know who we are, even
Thank,
though they know who we are. But
thank you.
for those of us who need to know who we are again, we just here to remind them. That's pretty much all. Cool.
No doubt, no doubt.
Yeah.
And that's copacetic. That's
Hmm.
copacetic. But Doc speak for himself.
That's right.
Doc been talking to the people. I'm
Yeah.
saying talking to the people now on deck.
Hmm.
I'm saying, hmm
Yeah. He's talking in many
yeah,
ways.
Doc.
One.
Actually, you
Hmm.
know what I'm saying, literally, you know what I'm saying, metaphorically, all that.
Yeah. Word is
You know what I'm
bond, man.
saying, Doc on deck. That's a DOC. That's a documentation. You know
Hmm.
what I'm saying? They say pedophile when it's PDF file. Doc is on a PDF file. Everybody's on a motherfucking PDF file.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I'm
You right.
saying? That degree came from the rule of law
Hmm.
about that. They don't understand that yet. Motherfuckers going on PDF files. They pull Doc, hey, pedophile, and PDF file.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's
Motherfuckers
right.
still stuck in the first half hour. Motherfuckers are
Yeah.
still dealing with the things that took place or supposedly took place in the first half hour. What happened in the first half hour? Fuck you mean happened in the first half hour? First and foremost, we need to have things established when it comes to that. If you're going to even revisit that, because there's certain things that if I'm a motherfucking investigator, I'm going to want to know why is there only one video of him
Mm.
pleading guilty. We don't even see him
Fact.
coming into the courtroom. We don't even see him leaving after he pled guilty out of the fucking. Where's the rest of the footage? Where's the rest of the video? If I'm an investigator and
And
I'm going to be on my job, that means I'm going to be detailed about every fucking thing that's going on, not just no fucking paperwork. If we're going to deal with paperwork, then we have to deal with video footage also. But a true investigator is going to motherfucking deal with motherfucking everything, all aspects of the criteria. We need to know everything in detail. Why the fuck is it only that video of him looking like Chester? And that, come on, you don't even see him come. They have him in the video looking like Chester. Come on, are you
yeah.
fucking serious? You telling me that's him in the orange jumpsuit? Okay, cool. You can have that. Where's the rest of the video? You can
Mm-hmm.
have that.
Yeah,
You
where
you
did
can
that
you can have that. Where's the rest of the video footage? You know what I'm
thing
saying? We,
ever happen?
hmm?
I mean, excuse me for saying this. I just gonna give my opinion to the audience, but in my personal opinion, none of that stuff really ever happened. It's all a sham. It's all a
It's
big
all
smoke.
sham. It's
You
all
know what I'm
sham.
saying?
It's
For
all
those who want
sham.
to stay in that mind frame while the rest of us advance and move on. You know what I mean? But I'm just taking my time as a deity for those who still left behind, who still want to talk about old, outdated information like the Bible, the Quran, and who's who and who's that. We are past them schools. You know what I'm saying? But just for the young brothers and sisters who just coming into the world or coming into this knowledge, but being misled by other people and other organizations who they put their faith and trust in. I'm here to just kind of help guide them a little bit so they can come back home where they belong, to Nuwapu, right knowledge, right wisdom, right understanding, and all this faith and belief that these brothers are giving them. You know what I mean? So even though I know that I needed work in this hour of the hourglass, I'm trying to do both
No question.
at one time, just for my people's benefit and for the greater good of the whole. You know what I'm saying? We
Mm-hmm.
want everybody to come home because there's some good brothers and sisters out there who just don't know the facts, man. They just don't know the truth, and what they think is the truth ain't nothing but a pile of lies. You know what I mean? So we just gotta show them and take that veil off so they can see. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. And that's a degree. That's what it agrees,
That's right.
especially in the hall of knowledge. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? That's one of the degrees. No question. You know what I'm saying? Hmm.
That's right, bro. That's right.
Yeah. You have to play your part.
Got to.
You
Otherwise, what
have
you here
to.
for?
Hmm.
Mm-hmm.
You have to play your part. And everyone is playing their part.
That's right. That's right.
You know what I'm
And that's
saying? Yeah,
the
everyone is playing
thing
their
about
motherfucking part.
it. You know what
No
I'm
matter the
saying?
afro, no matter the afro, everyone is playing their fucking part.
Mm-hmm. That's right.
No matter the fro.
Yeah, you're right on that. Brothers with
You know
that
what I'm
so-called
saying?
pro. You know what I'm saying? And really, they the devil. You know what I mean? It's a lot of that, but that's their role, like you
No,
said.
no, no, no batter their fro.
Yeah.
Still
Mm-hmm.
go to and fro.
Mm-hmm. That's right.
You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers still go to and fro.
All
You know what I'm
day.
saying? All day. All day. That shit nonstop. You know what I'm
Nah.
saying? That shit, especially now, is OD now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's OD now. Now we get to the part that motherfuckers typically don't want to deal with when it comes to the DOC doc. When it comes to doc, they don't want to deal with extraterrestrial shit and interventions
Nah.
and all that. They don't want to touch that. They don't want to touch upon that. Even have the audacity to debunk such a thing. Nibiru.
They
Even have
think
the
they.
audacity and that's cool. That's fine. That's fine. We just need is I'm asking for some pictures. We need some motherfucking pictures.
All day.
Pictures, point
Something.
blank simple. Because if we continue on, because if he's in the ground, if he's locked up, right? And bottom line is he becomes a mystery god. This is what all of them is missing. Chuck, Tarnoon, the Nuwapians, all of them. This is what all of them is missing. If he's in the ground and nobody sees him, but you have motherfuckers that say they go see him, but never show you anything stating that they came, something validifying, something that validates that they at least, I mean, God damn it, we can't get at least one picture of you taking pictures of walking up on ADX Max and walking towards the penitentiary, the federal, the
Um,
super max penitentiary, just at least a picture outside. Can we just at least get that? Can we see something that um is descriptive, that validates that you came from out of that facility, out of that place, something that shows some type of receipt, something that shows no one has yet to show that.
Facts. That's all I can say.
No one has yet to show that. If they could produce that, I believe every fucking thing they saying.
You know
All
they
the
can't.
other shit, all other shit is in between is a waste of energy.
Mm-hmm.
Produce the fact that he's even in there. Because who are we talking about? Y'all motherfuckers is referring to a mystery god. He's a mystery god to you. He's an
Mm-hmm.
our story become my story. Because
Right.
nobody's who sees him. What, you saw him in your dreams? Okay. You saw him in your head? Okay. Where is
Mm-hmm.
he at?
Right. Only
Where is he at? Where's the motherfucker at? First, and then we could continue. Feel me? Prove
Yeah.
that first, and then, because come on, I mean, come on, you're not gonna fucking pull a swammy on me and have me out here on some fucking thingamajig thing. Like I mean, we need a picture. Everybody, all these motherfuckers going to see him. His daughter, his sister, Sakina, fucking Rick, Nifu, all of them, all the people that claimed that Muhammad, all of them that claim to go see him and all that shit and die. Where the fuck is the picture at? Just one picture, one photo. Show us at least you being in front of ADX in the parking lot of ADX Max. Take a motherfucking picture from the parking lot. At least do that. Take a picture from the parking lot of ADX Max. Where the fuck do you park at? Take a picture of that. Show
That's
us
right.
that. Show us that. Let alone show us a picture or a video clipping of him getting arrested. I ain't see Dr. York get arrested.
Nope.
I never saw
Nobody.
no one saw Malachi get arrested. So when niggas is stunting and talking about you talking about he not in there, that's an easy way because you use that to do this. Fuck you mean, nigga? Ain't nobody see Malachi get locked up. You saw the raid, you saw the Tama raid situation on TV. You saw that bullshit. But did you see the man get locked up? Where the fuck the man at? He pop up
Precepts.
out of court and here he go. Bang, orange jumpsuit, Chester. Huh. Here we get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
Get the fuck
And
out of
the
here.
so-called phone calls,
Fuck out of
Aku, that they
here.
be having, they could at least show us on the phone or them on the phone and then say, "Hey,
Something.
fam, this is ADX Max, man. I'm talking to the brother right now." They can't even do that. It's just some picture of some Puff Daddy looking nigga called Yeah Noon. Not Yeah Noon, but Partner Bab Yeah Noon. You
Patting the bad.
know, the clone Partner Bab.
Patting the bad. Fuck is that?
Yeah,
Patting the
yeah.
bad.
What is that?
Fuck is that? Fucking me, patting the bad. Yeah, no. Hey, come on, y'all niggas ODing. Every other year. Watch, they just came out with them. They don't call themselves Nuwabians no more. They confused because the Nuwabians moon, and you don't want to make this about them because they don't even understand what's going on right now. Frequency switching
right.
and the shrine is in the return of the of
It's
Christ. They don't
funny.
even understand that.
Yeah, we ain't told the ones that's Reddit shit. Because most of
They
them,
don't understand that the return the coming of Christ. They don't understand that. They're like, nah, we don't fuck with that. We don't deal with that. What you mean? Christ consciousness.
Yep. My empress just added. She would like to add something because uh,
Mm-hmm.
he was talking about. Go ahead, empress.
Oh yeah.
Let's
Like
let her
when you,
speak.
like this is from experience, but when you get a call from prison or when you call someone from prison, at first there's like an automated message, telling, letting you know you're being recorded and stuff, and they never
Right,
show like a full recording, like a phone conversation. So how do we know there's supposed recordings? Like only one or two are coming from the prison.
right,
But
right, right.
where's the
We
recording
we
at?
we discussed this. We discussed this. We discussed this many a times before. And right, exactly. Because first and foremost, you can't be on no how they had the calls up there and it's coming from him from prison when they was doing the whole um Obama pardon him and da, da, da. Pardon is the
Yeah.
mission of first and foremost, pardon is a mission of guilt. You know what I'm saying? First and foremost. Sometimes the motherfucker gotta do what they gotta do. That's understood. However, if come on, you look, they don't have no extra. You not on the phone. Hold up. You mean to tell me you on the phone talking to an extraterrestrial for an hour straight from the prison, and there's no interruptions, like you said, like we've been saying, there's no automatic, no auto made. There's no system that there's no computer voice that comes on and say, well, you had 15, you had 5 minutes, you had 3 minutes left, but none of that. No interruptions, just a straight hour call. This is a call that they have up there on YouTube right now.
Yeah, man, it's real
You
talk.
you 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 could take a person's voice, you could take a person's voice and do whatever you want to do with it. You ain't even got to
Hmm.
be on the laptop or the tablet. You be on the motherfucking phone and do that shit. They got apps for that.
Yeah, all day,
They got apps
all
for
day.
that. I could take your voice. I could record your voice. You could record my voice, and we could do wonders with that if you know what you're doing. If you know what you're doing,
Hmm.
they make movies in
Yeah.
3D. So shit, I know I'll get a call from Dr. York in the penitentiary.
Hmm.
That's in the Dr. York versus the computer scroll. It's on page 70
But
something. I don't know if it's 72, it's on page 70 something, 78, 79. One of them is on page 70 something. And he says that they can have you being in places, doing things, saying things, being in they just have you being in places doing shit that you never did and you never was there. They can have you doing that. You never was there doing that. You was never there saying that. It was never you. But they could have it to where, and that's exactly, you could take my picture, I could take your picture, and I could do wonders with it. I could make you talk in the whole 9 yards. Bottom line is, where is he at? First and foremost,
yeah, it's page 71, Aku, in Doctor York.
71
Yeah,
versus
verse.
computer.
Yeah, I just saw about the voice thing, how they could take your voice and all that. You know what I mean?
Word. Do
Yeah,
all that. And
all that.
it's no coincidence, it's no coincidence that um the one that has the recordings is Mario, which is him and his girl, the girl with the lawyer,
Oh,
Prasad,
yeah.
Prasad, the lawyer. That's his
She got
chick.
blonde hair. That's a red flag
Yeah,
right
yeah,
there. You know what I'm saying? And straight
yeah.
hair.
You remember Anna from V?
Mm-hmm.
They all have that look, that reptilian look. But Mario he's a studio technician.
Mm.
Ironically, come on, you Mario, we see you working through the pipes.
Yeah, man, and that doctrine they got is just pure garbage, man. I'm sorry. I don't see how they can't see past what we were just building upon. I don't see how they can get past not having any facts whatsoever, not one picture, not nothing. And I don't see how they get past that new stuff, old stuff mixed with lies. And
Right.
anybody who is really following the master teacher or knows
Right.
Nuwapu could see past that with sound right reasoning. Obviously, they ain't got it. They got the poo, the poop of the deal. You know what I'm saying?
Right. They all working together and don't even know it. The Nuwapians and Chuck Morgan and them is working together and don't even know it. Some of them do, but then some of them don't. Don't even know it. Because when it boils down to it, we got to get to, because everybody focus on the man. So if everybody's focused on the man, then well, fuck it, let's get to the man. Where's the man at?
Good question.
Where's the motherfucker at? Everybody gonna be on the man, then where's he at? Hey, can we get something that's valid? I'm not calling there. I'm not doing that. Why would I? For what?
What?
That infers doubt on what I know inside.
Mm-hmm.
I know that he not. So why would I even dare call there?
He wouldn't
You know what
be
I'm
who he said
saying
he wasn't.
we got crash dummies for that.
Yeah.
We need somebody to call there. We need one of the crash dummies to call there. Call there and see what's going on. Matter of fact, go visit. Try to get on the VI list.
Nah, they
I
tell
want.
they phone only we can go. Malachi
Oh,
said, "Want none of y'all visiting or writing to him anymore. Only the people on this writing list." You know what I'm saying?
that come from them.
Man.
That come from them.
Yeah, I know.
That come from them. He writing letters. He writing books. Hold up.
What,
How you gonna
20?
ask? How you gonna ask the motherfucker that put you in there to get you away from us to free you to come back to us? That makes sense. That sound reasoning. That's the
That's not.
wapple.
That's
That
not
makes
what.
sense.
Yeah, you're right. Beg Trump, the oppressor, to free the master. Come on, man. Beg Obama. What's
Right?
wrong?
It don't make a difference who the fuck it is. If they're saying that regardless of who's there, they're all one and the same. Well, shit. If that's the case, then why you asking anyone, regardless of how they look?
True. Especially if he's sovereign and he's what they made up, a Liberian diplomat or something like that. He's born in
That corrupt shit. That's COINTELPRO.
not.
Yeah,
That's COINTELPRO.
Yeah,
fuck the sovereign shit. The sovereign shit ain't got nothing to do with it. Because if you deal with that fact, they're gonna say he's not. He was only sovereign, but so much he didn't have diplomatic immunity. But probably
That's the Wapians doing that.
it's just who you dealing with. Period. The person that you talking about, the entity that you're talking about. You know what I mean? There's no way possible for any of this to take place. I mean, it could take place, but it'd be in a whole nother manner. It'd be a whole
yeah,
nother reason. But the man itself, the shell, yeah, it could be wherever, if that's him. You know what I mean? If that's him. A lot of niggas don't even know who Dr. York is or White York is. Never met him. Some met him, still didn't even know who the fuck they was talking to.
Listen, they saw
I just,
him. They
I just
saw him on a motorcycle.
I just heard a video or tape or somewhere. Nigga said, he said, nigga, that's old Bob. Look at the motherfucker. I don't know where that video came from. You know what I mean? He said, nigga, that's old Bob. That ain't fucking me. Fuck that. I just recently heard a video. And I'm gonna be lying if I try to make up where I heard it and when I listened to it, but I heard it come
Yeah,
out his mouth.
you need to find that. But yeah, I can see that old bar coming on the land because all of them was
I think it was
shape
that
shifting. All of them was
last
shape
year.
shifting.
What's that your Nancy auto you was just listening to the other day? I think it was on there. Fatima. Yeah. Someone who sent that to you? Didn't it come from Atlanta? I thought it came.
No, I was just in there. You like follow the video.
Yeah, she caught one.
Atlantis, you know who Obar is, right? We don't
Yeah.
know. Obar is Doc brother. You know that, right?
I think it's a Yamansi tribe audio. Wasn't it?
Atlantis.
Huh?
Atlantis.
His son that.
Peace, God, peace.
You know
Now,
they.
I was saying, you know Obar, Doc brother, right? Who he was talking about just now.
He said, "Nigga, you talking about I'm in jail? Look at the motherfucker. That ain't me, nigga. That's Oba."
Yeah. And
What tape? What was
Mm,
you listening
he
to?
said that?
it's like,
I got to see that video. You got it in your history, brother?
Hold on, five trying to find it right now. She trying
I
to
sent
pull it
y'all
up.
that newspaper article from the next day. The newspaper article from the next day.
Oh yeah, I just read a newspaper article from the next
From
day
the
that
next
said,
day
"Say that shit
where he
again."
at, where they reported, you know how they write up in the newspapers
Yeah.
reports of what happened, what transpired, and I'm gonna say everything so it's a clear picture. You know that sometimes newspaper articles can make a mistake and write
I was gonna say that too.
can write
After you said it
a
though,
wrong word
yeah,
or a wrong interpretation of something.
because they
Okay,
always say something wrong when they talking
but
about him.
they the
He was
the newspaper
39,
article. Hold on.
36, whatever the fuck. These niggas
Yeah.
be saying
Hold
all
on.
the time.
That hold on. I'm gonna read it.
Okay.
Uh, oh, here it goes. Nubian leader pleads not guilty. Macon Telegraph. May 9th, 2002 by Rob Peacher. United Nubian Nation of Moors leader Malachi York and his wife Kathy Johnson pleaded not guilty Thursday. Pleaded not guilty Thursday to charges that they were involved in transporting minors across state lines for sex. U.S. magistrate. What did you just talk about the magistrate? But anyway,
Yeah.
U.S. magistrate Judge Claude W. Hicks Jr. said he will consider the issue of bond as at a hearing Monday because the U.S. Attorney's Office is opposing bond. Hicks also provided the defendants copies of a sentencing guideline prepared by the Federal Probation Office. Um, though the sentencing guidelines may change, Johnson faces 70 to 87 months in prison and York faces 135 to 168 years. No, I'm sorry, months in prison. That's what it says.
Yeah, it says months.
York and Johnson were arrested Wednesday in Baldwin County by federal agents. York is accused in a four-count indictment of transporting children from New York to Putnam County for the purpose of sex and at a separate time from Putnam County to Florida. Also for the purpose of sexual activity. Johnson is co-defendant in only one of the counts. Following the arrest Wednesday afternoon, federal agents and officers from several I gotta keep scrolling over. It's so slow. Several middle Georgia sheriff's offices stormed the 476-acre Nubian village of rural Putnam County. During a raid on the village, only one other person was taken into custody, a man identified as being wanted in Gwinnett County. But authorities spent several hours on the property confiscating potential evidence. They never named who.
Now let me see that part. What it said? Let me see that again. What it said? Nubian leader.
That's
This is the. It says Nubian leader pleads not guilty.
Pleads not guilty.
That's Macon Telegraph, May 9th, 2002 by Rob Peacher.
yeah. Well, that was the first. Yeah, that was the first.
135 to 68 months.
But what I'm
Yeah, yeah,
saying
yeah.
Now
is,
the timing
That was the first because you still
is
believe
that
that you still believe what they said because they said they arrested him at a certain place, and when they appeared in court, they was, you know, he pled not guilty, and that's still acknowledging that he was arrested. No one saw him
right?
get
No, no,
arrested.
no.
but
That's not what the
the
point.
point what we was reading was for the. This is what I said. We got to find out the
Number one, I'm
I got to
saying that
find out the
because
law.
it says that he
But
pled
she
not guilty.
said
135 months.
it
Yeah,
says
they
it says
135, yeah.
87 months in prison. York faces 135 to
Yeah, 140,
160
yeah, yeah,
months.
months. Yeah.
Months though.
Yeah, I got the newspaper. I had the newspaper.
Oh, okay.
I
Talking
had the
about yeah.
newspaper. That article, I had that in the
How he got,
newspaper.
if he's in, we just hypothetically speaking, if he's in jail, how he got 135 years if it says 135 months?
Yeah,
Mm.
but that wasn't because that wasn't that. Look at the date though, because the raid took place when
Yeah, but
look at the dates
if
because
you
the
rule the
date.
guidelines by the feds, they gotta sentence you by that guideline, bro. That's why I said the only way to show if this is right
Yeah,
is
but you don't get no
by the
guideline.
guideline.
No, you don't get no
Who?
guideline going straight into court. You going to court.
You
He
think
went
you
to
automatically
listen.
classified in the
Listen.
feds?
He
Listen,
going to
listen,
court.
listen,
Look,
listen.
he's going to court. He's going to court several days after he supposedly got arrested. What do you
Yeah,
mean? There's no
bro,
guidelines involved. You still have to talk to your attorney.
feds
You
lock
still have to.
up, bro. You're locked up under a guideline, man.
All right. Yeah. Well. Oh,
828.
okay. Well. All right. Well, what I'm saying, one would have to still entertain the fact that he was locked up.
It's sentencing guidelines under that. That's the only way they could type that
Yeah.
out.
Yeah. Well. Like I say to anybody else, then show me where that happened. Pull it up,
Put where
because that's just that. What
wasn't
to further to further
Article,
to
hold
is
on.
to talk
We
about
wanted
the
to
35,
read the
135
article
months. We want to know if
because
that was right or a typo.
not saying that it's a typo, that it's a any
No, I'm not saying no motherfucking typo.
no, I'm saying our point. I'm saying the point that we were making. I read that because I'm saying this is like all of the information that they gather up. People are still debating the fact of whatever perception was pushed to them that they're supposed to latch onto, and clearly it's a whole lot of inconsistencies even in the evidence that these people pull from the court.
Yeah, because you know you ain't saying that.
Back and we dealing with the magistrate,
I know
the
what you about to
magi,
say.
and you see that they put it in the paper a certain type of way. Magistrate, they made that known in the article. He wasn't just a regular judge.
Yeah, that's a federal judge. It's
A magistrate. So what I'm saying, and we know that each state, each court has a seal.
Right.
This is what I'm saying. This is the thing that all of these brothers, whoever, they study all of this. But when it comes to your people, you can't see that. This is why you know it got to be a spell. This is what we're saying, and not even that. That even with all this other stuff, they're not even using their reasoning.
So I'm back.
Their reasoning. Not saying that she got this amount of time. Fuck all that.
Yeah, fuck all that.
Yeah.
But I was gonna let you say what your side of it. I just ain't want to miss that point. Mix it up. What you about to say?
Yeah.
Because we know what you saying. We on that.
Yeah. Understood. No question. Understood.
Here playing this game. If the newspaper said that's not a typo,
but they keep consistent.
You can't go outside of a guideline.
And then it said that some things are something out the guideline, but some other things can be changed.
It could only go up or down. It could only go to the max and down. Period.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It
So it
can't
ain't gonna jump
exceed
from
the max.
months to years.
It can't go from 135 months to 135 years in the Feds. They can't do that. That's not a sentencing guideline.
Yeah, well, but no, that's not true because depending on each count, because more
Yeah, but
counts got brought up,
none is supposed to be.
more counts got brought according to the script. More
Oh,
counts
more
got brought
counts
up,
got brought in
so
later
the
on.
max was given for each count. The max was given according to the script. The max was given for each count that led to the 135. But see, the 135
Yeah,
is
but
what he was saying. Listen to what I'm saying. Because
yeah,
he set that up. He set them up. They talking about he was set up. He wasn't set up. They talking about that he pled guilty. He didn't plead guilty. None of that. Feel me? Because the 135 is self-explanatory. You know me by my
right,
works. 3 by 3. 3 by 3 is what? 9. You'll know me
right.
by my works. 135 is 9.
There
Feel
you
me?
go.
So we already know what the sole controller thing is about that over there.
Right,
Now I'm saying that's
right,
the shit that they don't never touch on, won't debunk. They can't debunk. They can't go into
right,
the chakras and the outer shat. They won't deal with that. They won't
right.
impart on that at all. Period. They won't get debunk that.
Yeah. I,
Debunk that.
I was just
Now I'm
about
saying
to say that.
the man was the man, and that's all you could do is pull up the man. But can you deal with what was coming through the man? We talking about what was coming through the man.
No,
They won't debunk what was coming through the man. They'll say,
because
well, he was saying that he was this and he was from this place and da 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 da. Meanwhile, that has nothing. What was coming through him
the
is
niggas, the niggas that the niggas the niggas that's sitting here right now that's saying all this pap Yanash and they love him and was around, they think he's an ordinary man. And that's crazy. Like
Facts.
the person,
where's his baby pictures at? We need a baby picture.
right, you
Not a
not
jail
even
picture.
that.
We need a baby picture. Where's the baby picture at? You mean tell me we ain't got one baby picture, this motherfucker? You mean tell me we ain't got one baby picture of him? This one, not even teenage. You just got that one picture in your scroll. You got several scrolls with that same picture in it. But wait, set the record straight. You got the one picture with him and with the eyes, and he got the little fro, and he got the part through the fro. Now I'm saying it's that one picture. We have no other pictures. Where's the other pictures at? There's no other pictures. Where's the other pictures at? We need
There's also
nothing. No baby photos. None of that shit.
and all that, cause I know niggas went to high school, probably played
Fuck
ball
out of
with.
here. I don't fuck with the Egyptian. I fuck with the extraterrestrial. Doc was the extraterrestrial. Doc is the extraterrestrial.
Right.
Where them at? And that's my point of saying that. That means everything y'all talk about, actual faction, all is non-truth. It's garbage. It's fake. Then,
Shit
because you're
trash.
saying as a teacher, your hero fat is a. You saying you're potent. You're fair. You saying he's a fraud. You saying he's a fake. He's
Potentate.
not God.
Motherfucker locked up.
He's not Yanin. Then he's not Yanu. He can't be if he's an ordinary man. If he's sick, oh, he gotta take all this medicine. He can't heal himself. He need to get to the
Listen, he
he need to
he
get to
he
a medical
he
facility.
he
I
was
mean,
healed.
we gonna play on this and we gonna play on that. And Prince get mad when you say shit like that. I'm starting to think that's a motherfucking front. But you know what I mean? But when you hear shit like, yeah, no, that's my father, he's a man.
But
See, that's what you get for worshiping the man. Your niggas is still looking at the man. Like I
Hey, really
grew I
bad.
past
Really
the
bad.
point of
Not the message. Not the
my
message, because
father, my father was more than a man. I've
it's
been
fucking
past the
funny.
stage because I've been praying to my father. You know what I mean? My ancestor, my direct line. I've been knew who my father was. This is something I knew. You know what I mean? At a younger age, when y'all was just trying to really dissect and understand the doctrine, I was already on my knee. I was already doing that stage. You know what I mean? Naturally. Honed it in. My fault, Elijah. I didn't mean to cut you off. That will. I'm back.
Nah, you smooth money.
You know what I mean? I just wanted to show that aspect because y'all niggas keep talking about he's pad this and he's writing all this and super. This is super scientific. We
You
talk
know,
about the kind of vibe.
Prince York said his father called. Prince York said his father called every Wednesday. Your father
Right,
called every. Hold up, your father called every Wednesday, nigga. You would blast that on your channel. You would blast that. You would blast that on your channels. Your Instagram, your YouTube.
He said you could talk to him yourself or ask him.
Fuck out of
What's
here.
trying to say to him? Why you didn't say that to him then? Oh, that's when he was talking to Tyreek. Now I remember. Yeah, he said you could tell him yourself. Like what?
And then people playing games, and we see the game though.
Dudes can shut a lot of people mouths early if they doing all this what they say.
Where the
But
man at?
let them tell it. They're gonna say this is by Pop's direction.
Yeah, show us the body. Show us the body. We need to see the body. Where the body at? Fuck that. Because everybody talking about the body. So if everybody talking about the body, we need to see the body. Everybody talking about the body. We need to see the fucking body. Chuck Morgan, Tarnoon, Prince York, the Wapians, Moon Wapians, they all talking about the body. Then we need to see the fucking body.
You see that? Because really, that's the problem. Everybody trying to get into the man, the computer, the like, you know what I mean? People trying to get into the man. Just get into his fucking teachings. Period. That's it. Fuck all the other shit. Fuck all the distractions. Yeah, fuck all that. Fuck him being locked up. You know what I'm saying? The man, whether it's plagiarized or not, fuck all of that. Read
plagiarism.
Your life. Get together with your folks at the end of the day. Period. That's it.
I'm talking about what.
And then I know, right now, this is what we need to stand up for the man. You know what I mean? Ain't knocking that.
You gotta do what you gotta do. When it boils down to it, though.
Turned into bash. It's called bash New York. Malachi's New Yorkism. That's the motherfucking religion.
That's the new religion.
That's the new religion. You ain't got nothing better to do. What kind of man sit around and talk about another fucking man all day? Period.
You know what kind of man it is.
You ain't got homophobia.
That's why I told Tarnoon, I was like, nigga, you can't even shit without Malachi on your mind. You gotta, there's a sickness going on. There's a sickness going on.
If it ain't him, it's his son.
Look, I don't know. That's...
Even when he beating off, he said, "It's fucking Malachi."
Yeah. He's wildin'. He's wildin'. Niggas wildin'. This nigga Chuck is at work. According to Chuck is at work and taking off from work to tend to this. Hey, shit. Then if you got to do all that to tend to this, it must be something major. It must be something. It must be something major.
The nigga look like a weird Spike Lee. You know what I mean? I don't
right.
You know what I mean?
He looked like Spike Lee smacked with a ton of bricks.
Right. So like you had it with the computer. It's right here. Yeah, I don't nobody. You know what I mean? With all of that they're doing, they out in the man. They had to. You sat and you studied somebody else's stuff, and you still making money off of somebody else's stuff. Because really, somebody is reading your book just to disprove you. And they still, you ain't did nothing.
Talk about the nigga.
You know,
like
that energy, you can't understand. You can't understand anything besides yourself. That's why you can't even understand yourself. That's why you talk about another man all the time.
Right. Because you gotta get to you. Because when you arrive, it becomes a different story.
You can't figure somebody else out if you ain't even figured yourself out. You can't understand that one obsession then went to another obsession. First you was in a masturbation cult. Now you in a Nubianism against coke. Like, come on, just one obsession to the next.
Beat off coke.
Right. Coke, coke. What this nigga be like
Fucking
coke?
beat off. What the fuck is going on?
Like my like real talk. Like what about all the, like okay, like nigga, somebody got like I said,
Roll back.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Just I was listening to everybody's build and wisdom. A lot of us made really good points that the world gonna have to answer to. But on the real, man, it's just these disagreeable beings trying to take the stars out of heaven. But some of us ain't willing to come off our throne. And
Right.
we
Pardon me real quick. Pardon me real quick. I checked the time. It's 11:58.
you
Want to
go.
address the 923 real quick. The 923 is the verification of, because we live right now, right? The 923 was the verification of the birth pains. That's what's happening right now. It's the birth pains. The birth pains, what has been happening or have been happening, all metaphorically speaking, becomes literal before things transpire. Actually, when you think about it,
Yeah, I'm following you.
feel me, and is preset, meaning that the situation taking place was already set in
Mm-hmm.
regards to what's happening right now. If for instance, if a motherfucker go get a book stated this type of data back then in regards to now, then that's a preset, right? That's a, because when you preset, you come to find out that you have to eventually, or if not, that's what it is. Reset is a reset, because when you come in contact with preset, you have to reset, right? When you come in contact with preset, you got to reset.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
I was supposed to I was getting ready to go in, that thing shut off. But yeah, it's just really like they ain't even, you know what I'm saying? I was talking about the spell earlier and I went around and, you know what I mean, to talk about it. But the spell is in these books, these articles, these papers, these all this stuff where you are looking outward and you still ain't dealing with self. Self-preservation is first. You don't people ain't even on the preserve because they still in reserve. They stuck. You all somebody else's life
Yeah.
in and out. The kids, the family, they in-laws, what time they get up in the morning, what they ate for dinner, and you haven't mastered self. You mastering some other self. That's a religion. I don't care. You know what I mean? If you're walking around and if I was quoting Buddha all day, you would think I was a Buddhist. If I
Right.
walk around and I'm quoting the Prophet Muhammad, I'm an Islamist. When are you going to become a youist?
Yeah. Because you gotta get to
What's your
you.
story? You gotta get to you. If you don't get to
You gotta get
you,
to you.
you always gonna be so stuck on something else, and you don't know where that something else is gonna take you because it's variable. It's a variable.
Mm-hmm.
The self book got to be published. It's coming out 2017. Uh, constantly, constantly. Right.
The
Honestly,
promotion with the promotion with the fireballs. The promotion
that's
with the fireballs.
somebody else created a spell, and now it's time for you to break out of that. Become the Christ. Stop looking for somebody else's words to save you.
Yeah, because you got to spell this shit out.
Right.
You got to spell the motherfucker out. Because that's what you wait. That's what you got to spell. You spell the motherfucker out. You got to spell motherfucker out. Like, oh, that's word, man. That's word, brother. That's word play. That's what the fuck you mean. In the beginning was the word. Regardless of what culture you go to, in the motherfucking beginning was the word. The word was, I mean, that was there. The word.
When it
You gotta
became
spell the shit out.
the
Yeah.
beginning or ending. And when the word was created, the spell was created. The spell, the word,
You gotta spell it out.
had people stuck since then. When they started in the beginning, I'm before the beginning.
All right.
Nature has no ending nor beginning. I'm before that. So those that have a beginning, that people that have a title, okay, that's what it's talking about in the beginning. When you had that spell of a title, that's when you became stuck. So therefore, because you have a birth date, you have a end date.
Yeah, always.
That's a 6 mind. The 9 mind knows there's nothing. There's no time. There is no beginning nor ending.
Mm-hmm.
So if you are of the noon science, those know what star, those people of that science know what star system they are from. This is what they study, astrology, and how it relates to the Nubian people, the Nupu people, as you say. So what is so odd about, see, and your people have a beginning title, Nupu.
And we become
So
odds with
therefore,
them.
that's the star system that you overstand. But those that have more knowledge than you know of other galaxies. What's so hard about that in a scientific mind?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
That's basic science.
Mm-hmm.
But if you say you live by a scientific life, then you're not really. You only dealing with knowledge that has a beginning and an ending. The beginning is knowing, and the ledge is that title, spell. It's even if, you know what I mean, people make it fun. Yeah, I thought the world was going to end today. Okay, your world ended because if you wasn't on the right side of that energy that's coming from that new sun, the ending was for you. You didn't step into your 9 mind. You stayed. You didn't become one with the Christ consciousness.
Mm-hmm.
You stayed on the other side of that
Yeah.
in a religion.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
Yeah.
You want to make fun, and it's things that's happening on this planet right now that's telling you this planet is about to do some other stuff.
It's about to get
Every
real
day,
different. It's
every
about
day.
it's about they talking that Dr. York shit, and that's cool.
Science, and this is not knocking this that one brother.
About
This
to
is
get real
all
different.
the brothers and the sisters that's running around talking about this foolishness. All of you, even if you do give yourself, touch that, even if you do give yourself a title, you know you are the original people. You know that this and that and all of that. Even if you trying to say that y'all came from Europe and y'all was the Moors in Italy and whatever you want to say, you're saying that you know that you know your people was in the beginning, okay? But so all of your people, whether they want to know it or not, and they call themselves another, we was all over this planet, and that's all you're talking about, that time period. Even when you want to talk about Nuabu, because it was people before that. It was a language before that. That's just where you are. The all didn't need a language. It is. It exists.
Its own language.
It's its own language. And now everybody that speaks the language is a breakdown of the all. It's a part. This is what he came to teach.
Because the real,
I ain't read that. That's what I know.
real language is the language of the minds, nigga.
The mind language. Babies speak better language than we do. We understand everything they say. Even if they don't speak, that cry, they get the cry, you be running, oh, that's the wet diaper, he need to be changed. That's the real language. They ain't saying no real words, as we say. They speak better than us. And that's a natural language. So you telling me Nuwabo is lower than that?
They speaking with
No,
you.
that don't make no sense.
What you trying to understand? Anyone saying bye, bye.
The natural.
Yeah,
My. It's natural. The natural tone.
Anyone saying all that die,
TT.
die, ta,
All of that. Yeah.
ta, ba, ka, all that shit.
So, and it's a language before that one. Because they speak in the womb.
Right.
They tell you what you need to eat when they're in your belly. You get cravings. That's a mind language.
And they speaking something different now. They more advanced now.
Right.
They very different now. They're
Yeah.
they very different now. They the ones that might just be because the way things is looking. They might be the ones responsible for the blackouts. Is the babies. the babies that get on the floor and pull a plug out the socket.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Catch what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, pull the plug out. Hey, goddamn, Chili, what's going on? Blackout in this motherfucker on the regular.
Yeah.
Fire. That's
Yeah.
young fire. Yeah. That just alter molecules.
That was the
Yeah.
molecule.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Fine.
alter molecules. That alter molecules.
It is. Yep.
Yeah.
That's
Fatima,
fine. That's what it is.
for everything you
I'm sorry.
down,
Go ahead.
sister.
And Hooney came in, y'all.
Where Hooney? Hooney, what's going on?
Oh, roll back.
Hooney,
But
Captain, what's slapping? What's going on? Captain, what's slapping? Hooney.
You know that's Magic Mr. Mute button too.
What's going on? What's going on?
Captain, what's slapping? What's going on?
What's going on, fam? Huh? What's going on?
You already?
Hey man, I'm just listening to y'all build, man. Y'all be getting it in, man. You get what I'm saying? You know. Yeah. But you know, it is what it
Fathers with
is.
bananas. Huh?
I said it is what it is, you know, and man, sometimes I just have to just shake my head, man, the way that our people are, man, our people are just, they just don't even know, they just don't even, I'm just saying fathers as a whole now. They just don't, you got some of us now, don't give a damn if it's ending, don't know if it's beginning, in a state of confusion. God damn. It's like, what do you want? You understand? What do our people want, man? Bottom line is, my perception of it, and I'm right in tune with, because I came in when Twin Spirit was built. You get what I'm saying? So,
yeah, she was losing it.
God
damn.
She was going in. She was going in, man.
Molecules.
You know, but
I'm different right now. Wait till I come in. Go ahead.
okay. Bottom line is this: we have the ability, or in whatever we want to end. That's our choice, man. That's our choice to make. It's just that clear cut. Hey, but you know, look, I'm gonna put this back on pause, man. I'm still fine right now, but I'm gonna go on, man. Give me about 5. Okay.
yeah.
All right.
Oh, all right.
Fatima.
Yes.
Yeah, I wanted to add on what you were saying, sister. You know, I agree with everything you were saying.
Oh.
I wanted to put a little darkness
You was
and
loud. You went low. You still.
can you hear me?
Better than
Y'all, y'all hear me now?
yes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, yeah. I wanted to put some light on, some light and darkness on what you were saying about, you know,
Mm.
the language before Nuwapu. But I wanted to go even further. If we can get past the persons, the places, and the thing before the tree, or the concept, like this is what blows my mind. Concept of a baby even manifested into the world we see right now. Who was the thinker of the concept and the designer of that concept before it even took form? Even the one who thought of nature. You know what I'm saying? Like deep, deep, deep in that darkness. Who is that? You know what I'm saying? So the rabbit hole really go deep. And when I'm thinking of these things, and we build almost daily. With brothers talking about simple things about like if pops got locked up, or who's sleeping with who, or some crazy stuff like that. When I'm trying to figure out, how did Adam come into being? And is the Adam even real, or is it just my thought saying that the Adam is real? Or because somebody put the image or the thought in my head to make me believe that Adam even exists? Because if all is mind, then everything is just pretty much thoughts, and thoughts are
But see,
actually living beings. But
even with that, with the atom, because there's new atoms
yeah,
being formed right now. We're the new atoms being formed right now, because this is a new sun cycle. With this sun cycle coming in, that's why shit is so chaotic, because the new sun cycle is coming in. Now I'm saying, so being that the new sun cycle is coming in, now I mean, shit is, that we the new atoms.
yeah, yeah,
Now I'm saying we're the new atoms now. Now we're the ones coming in. We're the new beings coming in. The Nuwabians is talking about Nuwabianism that done
yeah,
took so many different, you know, angles, and that shit is bananas. Battle rap
yeah,
has nothing on the course of Nuwabianism at
yeah,
all. At all. And the reason why I use that analogy is because of the bars and the similes and the tundras, and you know what I'm saying, like they done
yeah,
took a drastic, we're the new beings coming into this new cycle right now, this sun cycle right now.
yeah,
That's why shit is such full fledged right now, with motherfuckers going against, because it has to go against, because there's something that's trying to, repel the matter of what's happening. What's happening is going to happen regardless. There's nothing they can do about it.
yeah, yeah,
Now I'm saying there's nothing motherfuckers like Chuck and Tar Noon and and Wabney. There's nothing they can do about it. Point blank simple,
yeah,
because it has to happen. Why? Because it was already stated that it was going to take place.
Cause that
But
woo
before the Simpsons, it was already stated it was going to take place before the Simpsons. You feel me? The
everything
Simpsons is
is,
putting
was, and will be. You know what I mean?
uh,
Like that's what I was trying.
Simpsons like a cell phone from Iraq from '93.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah, brother. That's kind of what I was getting at. Like I just said, everything that is, was, and will be. So what I'm saying is, like, for those of us who were there, like Fatima said, before the light was created, those who are like not one but zero before the one was created, and manifesting into two, applied itself, etc., etc. I'm talking about, like, why did we plan everything that we planned, and for what reason did we plan? You know what I'm saying? Like maybe to show our power, but everything really is a mind game. Nothing really
I
this for real. You know what I'm
not
saying? But it exists. You know what I'm
and
saying?
Mhm. Yeah, well,
Like,
that even gets with
mm,
the occupying the space,
yeah,
when even dealing with thought matter. Now I'm saying, because that's thought matter, or thought data.
yeah,
Now I'm saying that's data of thought. Those are thought datas. Now I'm saying, like, that's not, data that how they say on a rhyme, even
mm-hmm.
like that. Like, that's thought data. How you, because it's what is right now. Right
Okay,
now is what actually counts. When it boils down to it, everything matters right then and there. Feel
yeah,
me?
everything ends with now because there's really no beginning
Yeah.
and end.
Everything deals with, because we have to, because we receive. Look, motherfuckers that fuck with Doc, the DOC. If you fuck with the
Yeah.
DOC, then you know that we receive messages from the future in the past from the future for now.
You right.
Feel me? So
You right.
we're receiving futuristic now messages in the now. Now.
Yes. Yes. That's what I was trying to get at.
Everything else, feel me? Everything else is, I mean, it could be entertained, but what's the point?
There is none.
It is none. Dr. York case, Doc wasn't at my case when I went to court.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck, I give a fuck about Dr. York case for. He wasn't at my case when I went to court, but he was. But he was. And so was I. Feel me?
It had to happen.
It had to happen. You know what I'm saying?
No coincidence.
Had to happen. No coincidence. Not that date. Not that date. Not that motherfucking date. 2009, January 9th. January 9th. That's 2009. That's 9/19. And not that date. Shit. My lawyer name was Bennett. So I already knew what that. Didn't Doc come on Bennett according to him? Shit. I ain't gotta talk about that shit no more. I'm just saying.
Yeah. The thing is that they spellbound. They spellbound, regardless of
K Solo.
yeah, they spellbound, and
K
they
Solo.
can't see past that. You know what I mean?
Oh, K Solo came out with that song
Spellbound.
Spellbound. Oh, SCOV, bro. Spellbound. Blah, 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 blah. Yeah. K Solo. You and your K Solo right now.
Me,
Wow.
your mom is in my business. Who's the thing?
Mom's in my big word. Word. K Solo. Word. Wow.
Yeah,
Oh. Mm-hmm.
niggas is getting real brow up.
Shed a little light on what the brother asked still though. I wanted to say something. He said something about the atom, so I wanted to add on to that. When he
Who
said
that?
Adam, Atlantis.
Oh yeah, with the Adam, with the Adam, and
That
yeah,
Atom.
cause we the Adam right now is what I was trying
Yeah.
to say to him. To continue with that though, because you just mentioned that this is continue with that, so Atlantis could
Mm-hmm.
pick up on that. But just to continue with that sharing there, yeah, yeah, Adam, we're the Adams now. We're the new ones now. Now I'm saying, cause this is a new world order. They got it fucked up. Now I'm saying, new world order does materialize according to the script. Fucking with
Mm-hmm.
with the doc. Now I'm saying, us back then, we weren't back then. Because if you were back then, you should remember back then. Cause in '95, I was back then. I can remember back then.
Mm-hmm.
A motherfucker could tell me that they was back then and they can't remember back then we have a problem.
Yeah.
Feel me? Have a major problem. Know what I'm saying? Motherfucker, I was back then. Or they could expound on things that supposedly took place back then. You know what I'm saying? What took place back then is only going to be dealt through sound reason. However, what's going on right now is prevalent, most
Yeah.
relevant.
Right now it's
Feel me?
everything.
hmm
Nothing exists
Because
but right.
those atoms of the sun cycle bringing the new age. It's gonna
Mm-hmm.
get real cold. It's gonna get real cold. In the next few months, it's gonna get real cold. Even the ones that's closest to even thinking about that their loved ones is gonna get real cold in the next few months.
Mm.
Literally,
Yeah, my mom was just talking about that.
literally, literally. Ain't fry that ass. It ain't gonna be no. Gonna be real serious.
Yeah, it's
That's it.
already.
That's the shit Doc was talking about. He gave niggas all that shit that these niggas is talking about right now. He gave them all that. Like, yo, you can have that. Get the fuck out of here with that shit. That shit has nothing to do with nothing. I'm talking to you about beings that vibrate on a certain kind of density that
Yeah,
come from this, and this is what you now in 2017. Come on, if what
yeah.
you get Doc out of jail, he's here, and then what? You get Doc out of jail right now. Then what happens? What happens? What goes on? What takes place? What we gonna do? What's the next move? What we doing?
They a
Doc
distraction,
free.
bro.
Doc free. Who house he going to? Where he going? Where he going?
Gonna be on. Some brother yesterday said he free in Africa somewhere. I read that yesterday. It's like, what is going on, man? They just a distraction, really, because like you were
Freeing the
saying,
minds of those that have him free.
yeah, because shit is real, bro. You know what I mean? Things
That
is
shit
real.
is real.
People is dying around us. You know what I'm saying? Storms, landslides, earthquakes, pestilence, starvation, governments shooting people in the face for no reason.
Look,
Squeaky
they
clean. Yeah, all that.
did the acid thing on London earlier. They did
Yeah.
the acid thing on London, right?
Mhm. People still
Oh,
sleep.
right. Everybody still
Yeah.
motherfuckers worry about homegirl, the teenage or whatever she is, the girl, Kenya,
Yeah.
whatever Jenkins, whatever the girl that got trapped in the freezer, or they focus like how you hard body on that
Much bigger
when
stuff to
there's
put.
children in Haiti eating mud pies.
Mhm.
How you stuck on that when there's children in Haiti that's your people, according to you, eating
Oh, they
mud
up there.
pies?
Yeah.
Generally speaking, according to them, like eating mud.
Yeah.
These people over here eating mud pies, and you stuck on somebody that went or ended up in the freezer and died, and how it was covered up. You worried about that?
Yeah.
Not the sound.
Or
Not the sound. But
morbid. Yeah, I feel you. But yeah, man, you right. Just like our people right now in Texas under the water. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody thinking about that either, huh? Or the people who went there to help and now they stranded over there. It's like that stuff's happening
stranded.
right now. You done forgot about it. You know what I mean? Or
Yeah.
the Nigerians running over their people, shooting them in the back of the head, chopping them up to little pieces. You know what I'm saying? Oh, we forgot about that too. We just gonna worry about a chick in the freezer. Yeah, I
Yeah.
feel you.
It get real because the spirituality of everyone comes into play. This is the thing, the spirituality and the mentality, which is something that they would not dare debunk. You know, they want to tap into revelations and all that, and they can't in all actuality. The Amon, the Sons of the Green Light, they can't go into that. They're not going to debunk that because there's no debunking with that. There's a lot of motherfuckers that entered into those orders, and when they went into them orders and participated, they faced something that they disliked, and it wasn't the one that introduced it or showed it or shared it with them. It was themselves, because when they came in contact with themselves in the order, in that mirror, they faced themselves. Point blank simple. They, the shit wasn't for play. But we had orders, and that was his way of keeping things, discreet, and it stayed amongst, so it never got out. The fuck you mean? It never got. How you mean it never got out? Fuck you talking about? People, if somebody comes from, come on, what you mean? I ain't want to go through the whole explaining that, but what do you mean? Somebody comes from Brooklyn, goes upstate, and then comes down to Georgia and do this whole entire metaphor, and there's no one of sense that would be interested in what the fuck is going on with this person. You know what, the ones that are considered Nubian or Nuban. need to
Yeah.
come in contact with is the fact that uh, we at a point that's Nubian formation or
Mhm.
Nubian. Now I'm saying it's a what's taking place now, because how could you possibly be in right now and not realize what's happening right now or taking place right now? Just to say,
Yeah.
because it's happening right now. Everything is taking place from all aspects, even though it takes place in the mental, yet the mental is materializing right now.
Mhm. Mhm.
In regards to what's taking place. In regards to what's taking place.
They don't recognize the signs though. You know what I'm saying? It says, "Blessed are those elect who know the signs of the
Right,
time."
right,
They don't. They don't know the signs of the times, man. They worry about Jay-Z's
right.
new album or some other dumb stuff. You know what I mean?
But Jay looked out. Jay came through though. He came through with the 444. He came through. Jay came through with the 444.
Yeah, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I give him that.
They came through with the four. Came through the 444. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But
Mm-hmm.
they don't get music, man. They just, they just